sorry you guys had to wait. But I got it all, like everything. And then I look out and daggone midnight is sitting at somebody else's. I'm like, no. I just fed you 2 cans of food, plus you ate a whole bunch of treats. So get away from people's doors. Like, you don't need to do that. And so she started walking towards me, and then she was just gone. And I'm like, come here, midnight, come here. And I'm like, this creepy cat, like, where are you? So I turn around, and she's right here on my windshield. So then she gets on top of the car. So I was like, you know what? So I put her back in. I put her in. Good morning. I put her in because she had already been in and ate and all that. And then she laid down for a minute. And then when I was walking, she's like, I think I'm on a roll too. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to have you going around begging at folks' doors and stuff. No. So then I get her in there, squared away. And then I realized that I don't have something. And I'm looking like, oh, what did I do? I had to turn around, go back home, root around, trying to find what it was I was looking for. Couldn't find it. And I'm just like, damn it. Let me just go to work. I done had y'all waiting all this. Like, for crying out loud. What a morning. It feels like somebody has punched me in my ribs. It hurts to take a deep breath and just, oh Lordy. My back hurts, my ribs hurt. I don't know what happened. Good morning, everybody. I am just broke down. All right, so let me continue something from yesterday first, okay? And then we're going to get into the carrier thing. All right, so the story yesterday was about Flo getting in trouble over the, taking food, the ice chest, that whole thing, okay? Now, I think I mentioned it, I don't know, but it was the ice chest, the Yeti chest, it was kind of big, and after she had put ice and stuff in, it was heavy. So she went and got her car, and it was one of my bosses who actually put it in her car. And then she said that after Maud and Mel, were called in to HR, that he was actually called in, and he explained, no, all I did, she asked me if I could help her because it was heavy, and I don't know anything about what was in it or anything. I just put it in the car. So yesterday when I got to work, I went to him and talked to him about this and told him how Mel had actually thrown my name out there as the person who had went to HR and snitched or something. What? No. Mm-mm. So anyway, so I'm telling him he is so confused. He said, nobody called me in HR. I didn't go to HR Tuesday. None of that's true. None of it. So you didn't go in there and tell them that you didn't know it, you just put it in there? No. No one asked me anything about that cooler. Nothing. All I did was put it in there for her. So what the hell is really going on here, you know? Right? Get the pop up! What is happening? And so he tells me, he's like, you know, and so after I told him everything, and he said, you know, he said, the person that is most likely to do that would be Maud. And I'm like, yep, because she works in there with her. So, So when it was time for me to go to breakfast, and I sat down with Flo, she said, and I brought her, you know, I said, how did you sleep? And she said, very little. And I'm like, yeah, me too. I told her, I said, it breaks my heart to think that he would think that, you know, you don't bite the hand that feeds you, you know what I'm saying? And so I told her what I had, the conversation that I had with my boss that supposedly got called in there. And she's just looking at me like, she said, he told you that? Yeah. He told me he was not called in there. And so, like, I could see her wheels were spinning now, trying to figure out, well, who told her that? Or did she, like, what the hell? And she said, you know, the more I think about and have thought this through, she said, I really feel like it was Maud. She said, because actually what was said that Tuesday morning by Maud to the HR, to the friendly HR person, and Maud and this HR person are fairly tight. So she said that Maud actually went to HR1's office and said, do you have time for me to come in here and talk to you? Hold on. They didn't call her in? Because that sounds like she's going in saying, hey, you got a minute, I need to talk to you. That bitch, I keep telling Flo, you gotta get, this is the kind of shit she does, so you better watch out. You better watch out. Why don't somebody go and tell HR about what kind of a shitty employee that she can't even, like, when she's absent, they have to call me in just to go through the utensils and the plates to get out all the dirty ones. How about that? But anyway. Okay. Fed up with the damn air conditioning problem. Okay. And what it does is the coils freeze on the inside. You know where you put your filter? The little coil, well, I don't know how other people say it. The coils, they freeze. They freeze. And the AC guys that are putting in all the new units and stuff, they told me that it's low on Freon. Okay. So I've been dealing with this property manager had told me, I don't know, however long ago, weeks ago, you are scheduled to have yours put in this next week, and once I know exactly what day, I'll let you know. Okay, well, you're a damn lie, because ain't nobody showed up to do shit. And what happens is the damn thing froze or whatever, and it once again got the carpet underneath the floor, gets wet, and it's a mess. Okay, and I'm tired of putting in reports, requests. Okay, whatever. So it's funny because I was on the phone after I had done this. I was on the phone with Flo because she had called me to let me know what had happened when she went into HR over this issue. Okay, it's like after work. Okay, and I'm standing at my front window, and I see maintenance pull in, and it's that guy. So I'm telling her, oh, hell no. No. You know, blah, 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 blah. Called him a few names, whatever. I mean, but he got out and he went to the section next to me. So I'm like, whatever. Finish up my conversation with her. I'm like, I'm going to lay down. Lay down. I didn't even look out the peephole. I just opened the door. And it's him. And he said, yeah, I am here to check to see what's going on with your air conditioner. And I said, okay, you're the dude who stole my cat carrier. He's like, I did? Yeah, you did. Yes. And he also had introduced himself now and told me that his name was, I don't remember, it was Bob or Bobby, or I think it was Bob. And because he had introduced himself, he said, I am the new maintenance guy. Oh, how long you been here? 3 weeks. Alright, well, it's been longer now. But maybe 3 weeks since he's been with the company, you know, like full time or whatever. Alright. So he gets in and he starts, you know, doing his thing, and he says, now, tell me more about this carrier. So I went through the whole thing, told him, got it on camera, made a whole video about it. Got it. You know, and I said, you know, you got the tattoos, the whole night. And he said, you know, and he said, so, oh, it didn't happen today. And I'm like, no, it didn't happen today. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, then maybe it was me. Maybe I did do it. And he said, if I did, I am so sorry. Here's the problem with that. And then he goes on to tell me that he absolutely hates that part of his job. That they tell him that when you see something, You take a photo of it, you pick it up, and he said that he hates that part because, like, people will sit out in the morning times. Example, people will sit out a bag of trash outside their door, knowing that when they leave, after they get ready and they're going to leave, they take the trash with them and throw it in the dumpster. But he's supposed to take photos and turn it in. And he said they have been fining people for just stupid things, like people setting out their garden. And he said, I absolutely hate that part of this. And here's the problem, though. Let me tell you what I saw, because I have it on camera, okay? You're picking up garbage. You walk past. You see it, but you come back. You wait for, it's like 2 seconds, well, maybe 3. I don't know. It's just a few short seconds. Then he comes back by. Okay? And he walks to it, and I'm explaining how I had these carpet remnants and blah, blah, blah. And I said, lifted it up, looked at it, tossed the carpet remnants aside, and walked off with the carrier. And because I was told that's your job, I left those carpet remnants there to see if you were going to come back and finish your job and pick them up. He said, I guess I didn't. No, you didn't. And it cost me $100. So now he's really bad. He said, listen, I think that the carrier might actually still be up at the property manager, the office. He said, I will go up there and I will look if that carrier's there. He said, if it is not, I've got a brand new one at the house, and you are more than welcome to. No. I don't know. You just go up there and you see if that's mine. Just see if that's the one. And bring that. I don't want you to give me your big pet carrier. I don't, because he said it was a big one. No, I don't need that. No, I don't. That's not what any of this is about. He's like, I just feel so bad, blah, 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 right? So, he leaves, he goes back to talk to him about the air conditioning units, what have you. And property manager's calling now. She said, listen, he cannot bring you this carrier because this carrier that's up here is not yours. And we can't take things from, like, somebody else that they may have picked up and then give it to, like, me. They can't do that. They'll get in a lot of trouble for that. So I'm listening to her carry on. And she's like, and you listen, you cannot have I want my stuff back. And I told him, I said, even there a little girl at the bunnies. Bunny 1, bunny 2. You're that baby. Y'all see that baby? Look at that baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby bunny. And this right here, Well, that's probably the mama. Hi, mama. Hi. Hi. Yes, honey. I telling you, ain't it something? All right, enjoy your breakfast. Bye bye. Oh Lord, what have I done? Okay. So, anyways, let me see if they're all. These are not in the ground. God, I hope everything's in the ground now because I cannot take no more. Oh, these are all in the ground. Hallelujah. We ain't done. No, I just gotta look. Oh, those are in the ground. He didn't bring him a helper or anything yesterday. So he finished it off, I guess, by himself. Oh, Jesus. Because I am so sick of this. Which is probably why my damn ribs and stuff hurt is from this thing, doing all this. Anywho, back to the story. So she's carrying on. Whatever, lady, like I'm so done. Hold on. I don't want to crowd that car, but I don't want to park right here because there's a tree right there. Back it in. All right, now, anyways. Yeah, at least he does hate that part of it. So, I could care less really what the property manager has to say. Like, I have zero respect for her. So, and she's, because I had sent the request saying, this is my last report on this, and it was kind of a little bit threatening. Because I'm like, this affects my breathing because, whatever. Anyways, she had called me and she had explained that, listen, you are on the list to get one, but there are people whose units are just completely not working and yours is. I get that. I do. I get it. I get that other people's air conditioning, if there's it's too hot for me, so I know. But she had, the whoever come and they put that dehydrator, big old ass piece of machinery sitting in the floor. It's the dehydrator thing, it sucks up water out of the air, whatever it does. And then they're coming back on tomorrow, actually, to pick it up. So it's been running since, Tuesday afternoon. And they will fix the wall where it got damaged from. But anyway, what's a fosterling? What is that? What is that? Of fosterlings has hurt him. A kid? Wait, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what I don't know how I would handle that. You might have to go back to foster care if you're going to act like an asshole and hurt my pets. No. Oh, all right. Anyways, let me get back to this dude. So he comes back and he said, and I don't know why the property manager didn't just say this to begin with, knowing that this man and I had this conversation. She just goes into this whole thing about why, that you can't have a carrier outside. This isn't about it sitting outside. Oh my God. But anyways, listen. And he was, the fact that we had talked about it made me feel better. I didn't, look, if you wanted to give me $100 because you didn't do your job and I had to pay for it, okay, I'll take that. My payment's always past due, Verizon. Shut up. I'll take that. I didn't, and I'm like, I could, why didn't you knock on the door and just say, hey, you got to take this in or else I'm going to take it with me and then you're going to get in trouble and yada, yada. Why didn't you just knock on the door? He didn't really have an answer for that. But anyways, so he comes back now after, property managers. Okay. He said, we were talking about it down at the office. Yes, Ren, just speaking it like I just needed to release it and say, how dare you, kind of thing, Anyways, he said, we were talking about it down there. He said, it wasn't me. He said, I really have only been here 3 weeks. He said, actually, today's Tuesday. Today's my third week. So I pull out my phone. I look at the picture and I'm looking at him and I'm like, there's a lot of similarities. And this is the dude right here. And he's like, oh, that's not me. And it wasn't. It wasn't him. So what happens? All that just came back and entered because now it still hasn't been dealt with. And I said, so do you know this dude? Do you know him? Is he still around here? And he said, I believe that's the guy they fired. Yes, B, yes. That's tough, B. You know what I thought? With the word fosterlings, L-A-N-G, fosterling, I thought it was going to, don't be mad, please. I thought maybe it was like a chicken. Chicken done hurt the damn dog. I thought a fosterling. This is who y'all ride to work with, okay? A fosterling is not a chicken. I thought maybe you had a bunch of little chickens, little foster chickens. I'm so sorry. So stupid. Ah! first of all, it's scary when you have young people who hurt animals. It's scary because it never fails that psychopaths, sociopaths, whatever, a lot of times that's how, things get started, is they mutilate, hurt, abuse, kill animals. And so anytime you've got a young person that will hurt an animal, that's really scary. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I hate that. I hate that for you. How old, what did, was it 16? I just told him, after he came back, and it really isn't him. I showed him the picture, and this guy had like this a beard, a white beard, kind of. He looked like a biker kind of dude. And the guy in the picture has facial hair. And he said, "Oh, if only you knew how long it has taken me to get this beard grown out." And it wasn't even that long. But I think what did it was the tattoos on the arms. It's kind of like, I'm like, I know this is you, dude, but it wasn't. And so I said, once he told me it wasn't him, I was just like I said, it was like taking all that frustration right back, because it's still not resolved, and it never will be, since dude no longer works there. But I said, well, I'm glad it wasn't you. And I said, because that dude is a piece of shit. That's what I said. Anyways, he's like, so you won't be mean to me anymore. So clearly he has seen me like staring him down and stuff. The other day, him and the other maintenance guy were sitting in the golf cart, working on something else, and in another location. So they were parked just down, but I walked out my door and stood there. Ugh. I was trying to crack my back, but So anyways, it's not reasonable. Maybe one day give me this information, which hell, they'll never do that. Sorry guys. They'll never do it. Jimmy, sorry. took a nap. Well, not really took a nap, but I laid down for a while. And was kind of, just doing things, was watching TV. And then I see, and my apartment, I know that I just looked at him like, and I've been rude.